Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kensthetic with the Kensthetics, and I'm here with you guys today with a new video. So today's video is going to be another chit chat. Get ready with me. You guys loved the last one I did, so I'm here to speak to you guys again on some new topics as I do my makeup. I am going to use some new / different products, so as I am doing my face I may call them out, but as always I'll go ahead and include all of the items on the screen. We're more here for the chit chat than the makeup, so you know, we're gonna keep the conversation going. Okay, so before we get started with today's video, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, hit that red subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 7,000 subscribers and I want all of you guys to join, so make sure you guys subscribe to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy, and drop a comment down below after you watch this entire video with your thoughts, with your comments, with your opinions, or anything else that may be on your minds. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my lips using my Fresh Beauty Sugar Blood Orange Hydrating Lip Balm. I've been trying to, you know, use different items to moisturize my lips lately. I don't know why, but I've just been trying different products. So I'm going to start off moisturizing my lips using my Fresh Beauty Blood Orange Lip Balm. I tried the mint one and I really liked it. So now I'm trying the blood orange. Sidebar, my face is still kind of peeling. I'm using my glow exfoliating pads from my esthetician. If you guys didn't see my video about that, I'll link it above. But content has to be done, okay honey? So we're gonna do what the girls need to do. And now I'm going to prime. So I have a list of topics that I did want to speak to you guys about today, so let's go ahead and just kick the conversation off. So the first thing I wanted to speak about was Cardi B and Offset's divorce, the announcement of their divorce. I never thought it was a PR stunt, because Cardi B, I feel like she's not the type to do things for PR. Like if things get out to the public, to her is usually like embarrassing. Like the whole time that that Offset cheated on her, I'm pretty sure she didn't want it to get to the point where it got to the press, but you know, you're famous, it did. But this divorce, for some reason, like I'm just like, okay, like my sis had enough and it's time. So when that whole thing was announced, I don't want to say annoyed, but I was just surprised by the fact that most people's reactions were either, one, she's doing it because she's about to drop an album, and two, like he cheated on her. Because I think that we're so we've normalized the fact that most of breakups come from cheating, which isn't, you know, it's not true. A lot of things happen in relationships, especially like, you know, we've been inside so long for quarantine. People are actually getting to know the people that they're with. So to them, it's like, you know, I've been with this person for so long. I've noticed during this period of time that we argue so much, that we, you know, may have different opinions about things. And now I'm like at my breaking point. So as we've seen during quarantine, a lot of couples have called it quits. And not to say I'm not surprised, but you know, everybody's been in the house. If you got kids, you probably going through it too. So I never once thought that was a PR, but my biggest thing with it, when I was just watching from the sidelines, because y'all know I be holding my tongue, I don't really share my opinions on things until we get to these types of videos. A lot of people were like, oh my god, I can't wait to see who Cardi B dates next. And it's like, I don't like when people say that, or bless you. I don't like when people jump to that, because it's like, who's to say she doesn't want time to herself? Like, we have to remember, like, Cardi B is young. She's like the same age as me. I think she's 26, 27. But like for me, I know I don't want to date anybody right now, so that's just my personal opinion. Granted, if somebody pulls up and they the right person, then that may change my opinion, but I'm not sitting here worried about, oh my god, like who's next, like it's some hip-hop Harry challenge. Like, no, if I want to chill and I don't want to talk to nobody, then that's fine. But it's like the fact that people aren't genuinely asking, like, you know, sending Cardi their wishes or saying like, you know, I hope she's okay, the first thing people resorted to and the first thing people jumped to was, I can't wait to see who she dates next. And it's just like, let's make sure the woman is okay before we're worried about what she's doing next. You know what I'm saying? Because she's telling us what she's telling us. It may not be the truth. A lot of things happen behind closed doors and we don't really see that. So I was just kind of like confused / disgusted that the first thing that people were worried about is, oh my god, I can't wait to see who Cardi B dates next. And it's just like, what? Like, I don't know. That was just my personal opinion. I honestly wish Cardi B and Offset well. You know, I'm not really too concerned with what happened. It could be that he cheated again. We don't know, but I just don't care. As long as Cardi B keeps giving us music and she's in a great place mentally, that's all that I'm honestly concerned about. So all of this, I wonder who he cheated with, he has a baby on the way, this and that. I just feel like that's uncalled for. But as I said in my previous chit chat video, people, I don't know what people think celebrities are, but I feel like people don't treat celebrities to the same standard that they treat like friends or peers to. But you know, what do I know? So the next thing I wanted to speak about was a topic that's been kind of, I don't want to say popular, but very present on social media, and it is the I guess we can say the strategy or the journey to normalize black women in luxury. And I have a couple of thoughts on this. Okay, so let me go ahead and blend out this concealer so we can keep the show moving. So first of all, I want to say that a lot of people are posting it and they're posting it with the definition or the meaning or the intentions of, yes, it's like, if you feel like you deserve that bag, go ahead and get that bag. But what we fail to realize, or a lot of us do fail to realize, is that luxury goes beyond materialistic items, right? Luxury is, to me, luxury is my peace of mind. Luxury is like my personal space. Luxury is like, you know, my mental state, how I really feel about things. Just making sure that internally I'm good, because as I mentioned in my previous chit chat, you can have all of these materialistic items. You can have all the bags in the world. You can have a whole Birkin collection, the whole Christian Dior fall winter 2020 but if you're not good internally, like, all of that materialistic stuff really doesn't mean much. So it doesn't amount to much. So when we speak about black women in luxury, you want to make sure that we're good internally. That's how I see it. You know, everyone has their own interpretations, their own definitions of things, but I just feel like when I think about luxury in my life, when I want to define luxury in my life, it's how I'm feeling internally, is what's going on inside, because that matters more than what's going on the outside, right? I just wanted to say that because a lot of people were like, yeah, like, you know, get that bag, buy those shoes. And it's like, I don't think it means that, because to me, it's like black women were always able to afford these things. You know what I'm saying? It's not like some wave just pulled up and put money in our pocket to say like, yeah, we can finally afford designer bags or designer shoes. To me, that doesn't really mean much. It's just normalizing the fact that black women are taking care of themselves and themselves first. We have to remember that black women are mothers, we're sisters, we're so much to a lot of people in our families, in our communities, that for the most part, we kind of, I don't want to say forget about that, but we don't really give ourselves all of the kudos that we do deserve. So that's how I feel about it. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. So I have this head wrap on because my braids, it's time for them to go, but your girl has somewhere to go later this week and I don't want to take my braids out because I don't want to have to deal with my natural hair until the weekend. So these braids, they here for a little bit longer until the end of the week. And also I have like 3 eyelashes on each eye, so that's gonna get done soon too. But your girl is looking kind of busted, and I just really wanted to do my makeup to just make myself feel better. Also, as I mentioned, content has to be done, so content is being done. I've really been loving this Fenty foundation. I tried the mattifying one and I wasn't a fan, but if you guys watch my vlog, my recent vlog, I decided to try the hydrating one. And so far, so good, honey. Okay, so I don't know. Let me know if you guys use this foundation and what y'all think, because I low-key feel like I was missing out. I was bamboozled. Nobody put me on. Nobody told me. It just looks like skin. Like skin. Like skin. Like skin. So that's done. Let me go ahead and put my concealer under my eye. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to speak about is, I don't want to say how I move, but I want to say my preferred way of moving, because this is how I move, but it's not just for me, it's for everybody. So I'm gonna put a little bit of 390 in my highlight to make it pop a little bit more. But I tweeted about this the other day. I'm gonna go ahead and put the tweet on the screen, but I basically said that I rather move in silence, because when you move and you make a noise, that's when you give people the opportunity to block your blessings. And for me personally, I don't need and I don't have the time for anyone to be blocking my blessings. I have a lot to do. Like, my 2020 goals list is like less than halfway checked off, and there's some things that I have no control over because of the outbreak of the global pandemic, but the things that I do have control over, I'm like, I need to get these things done this year. Like, I'm 26, I have so much potential, and I feel like I don't want to say I feel like I'm not using it, but I feel like nobody really knows, because I never put myself out there in that way to show people why they should believe I have this potential, to show people that they should even believe in me. You know what I'm saying? So I have goals to check off. I'm gonna check them off, and I just feel like certain things, and a lot of things actually, people don't need to know until it's done. Like, let your results, let your success speak to show people what you're trying to say. Like, say for instance, you want to start a makeup line, and you're like, yeah, my makeup line is gonna be so lit, this and that. I don't want to hear about it. I want to see it. Like, let me feel the makeup, let me buy the makeup, let me use the makeup, and let me see that the makeup is it, versus you just sitting around talking about it and you're not really making any moves to say, like, you know, the makeup line is coming out. Like, give us a launch date, give us a website, give us all of this before you sit there and toot your own horn and tell people what they can expect, and we don't even know when we're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so if you are someone who has, anyone, it doesn't matter who it is, if you have things planned, if you're working on things, you're getting things done, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. I prefer not to really tell anyone, because I just want people to see, because then I feel like when I do tell people, or I give people a preview, whatever the case is, people have so many questions, and it's like the time that I'm sitting here answering your questions, my teeth look white. The time I'm sitting here answering your questions could be time that I am working on my business, working to push things out faster to the general public and all of that. So I just prefer to keep things to myself. So I just wanted to share that as a message for anyone who is working on anything right now. Keep doing what you gotta do, lock in. Don't feel bad when you have to miss out on things and you have to, like, you know, stay home, stay in the weekend. The weather is getting cold anyway, so it's just like, where we really going? Summer is officially over. So lock in, do what you have to do, get it done, let your results speak for themselves, and that's that on that, period. So let me do my eyebrows off camera and then I'll be right back. Okay, so brows are on, and I clean them up with my concealer. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend everything out. So the next thing I wanted to speak about were distractions. Distractions, the things we all have and probably don't realize that we do. So a little backstory, I never really thought that I had distractions. I'm like, oh no, like, you know, everything around me is good. Everyone around me is good. I like distractions who, distractions where. I don't have those. We don't, you know, whatever. But I tweeted something the other day from my Pinterest inspo board, and I'll go ahead and put that on the screen. But basically what I was saying is that we don't really know what our distractions are until they're done distracting us. And when I saw that, I'm like, that's very interesting, because your girl did have some distractions, but I didn't realize that they were distractions until they were no longer around, until they were done distracting me. So now in general, I'm just more cautious of, you know, who I keep around, whether, you know, they're actually serving me, whether they actually need to be around. Like, what's tea? What you doing here? What's your purpose? Are you supporting me? Are you distracting me? What are you doing? So now I'm more cautious of that. Before, I'm just like, oh, I can't have distractions. Like, these people love me, they here for me, they supporting me. No, girl, that was not the tea at all. So I would advise to look around you, see who's around you, see what tea they're giving, understand what distractions are, understand what you want to do to understand like what you could be distracted from, if that makes sense. Because also, if we don't really know what we're doing, we don't really know where we want to go, we don't really know, you know, what our purpose is, we won't understand like what we could be being distracted from, you know what I'm saying? So I would recommend that. And also, I say this all the time, but I am not in the place right now to be in a relationship. So I just feel like I'll be ready to be in a relationship realistically once I have my shit together. Once I'm good for myself, then I can be good for someone else. Okay, listen to that again. Once I am good for myself, I can be good for someone else. I can't be good for someone else and I don't really, I'm not 100% here for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you be there for someone else when you're not even there for you? That's the real tea. So all of these people, all of these trends, all of this influence, all of this pressure to have someone, to be with someone, to be in a relationship, do not let it get to you. Don't let it get to you. I'm telling you, and I'm telling you again, and I'm gonna keep telling you again, do what you gotta do for you, and that's that on that, period. So now I'm gonna go in and set my concealer and talk to y'all some more. So the next thing I wanted to speak about was the remainder of the year, right? So I guess this is like a little check-in too, because I feel like with the pandemic going on, not that we forgot we had things to do, but we weren't really the best advocates, the best doers, the best workers on our goals and ourselves. So I did want to speak about it briefly, because we're approaching the last quarter of 2020. And even though this year wasn't really the best or what we expected it to be, it's still not over. We still got 3 more months to make shit happen, okay? So October, November, December, wishing blessings on everyone, wishing money on everyone, wishing the best for everyone. But in order for all that stuff to work and to come true, we have to work, right? So as I mentioned earlier in this video, I have a whole list of 2020 goals. A lot of things aren't going to be checked off, and those are mainly like travel goals that I had, or other things related to travel, or things I just don't have control of with the whole global pandemic. But the things that I do have control over, I'm really trying to check those things off, and as I do, I will be sure to share them with you guys here on my channel and on my Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram at Kensthetic_. But the things that we do have control over, we want to make sure that we get those things done. Like, a lot of people, I know that the global pandemic has affected us mentally, financially, some of us even physically, with like, you know, weight gain or weight loss, or just not really being where we want to be weight wise. But we have to push through. Like, at the end of the day, all of this will be over, And we don't want to be in a bigger hole than we were before it started. I said this in another video. I probably said this multiple times in previous videos, but we should all come out of quarantine. We should all come out of this pandemic as greater people. And it's easier said than done. But when you know what you want to get done, when you have your goals written down, when you have your vision set in place, when you know, like, you know, where you want to be personally, professionally, that's the first step, to understand where you want to be. And then the second step is to figure out what you have to do towards working towards it. And then 3 is actually doing the work. And as I say time and time again, nothing works unless you do, period. Say it with me. Nothing works unless I do, period. And you got to do that. But yeah, so this is a reminder. This is a check-in. This is me telling you guys that, you know, if you think you're the only one who's behind on your 2020 goals, you're not. If you think you're the only one who's not going to cross off everything on your 2020 goals list, on your 2020 to-do list, you're not. It's probably all of us. If you can relate, go ahead and comment down below so that, you know, we can see who else is with us. But don't feel bad about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Just figure out what you can do to make a comeback. And another thing I did want to say / remind you guys is that a lot of us are like, I can't wait for 2020 to be over. This pandemic is like, you know, I'm so over it, X, Y, and Z. Let me tell y'all something. The CDC, WHO, all of these people, nobody ever established that there was an expiration date on COVID, right? Because all of these other pandemics that we experienced, like in the past, like past generations, eyeshadow look that I want to do something brown, but they're still around. Like, it's not like COVID's ever going to disappear. Like, granted, you know, it's going to simmer down, or we're hoping that it simmers down, but we don't really know what to expect. So yeah, we don't know what to expect. So I see people sitting around saying, like, you know, can't wait for 2020 to be over. I'm over this pandemic. COVID never said it was leaving on 12/31. Okay, so make sure that you're not sitting around waiting, saying, like, you know, 12/31 COVID's going to be gone and then I can live my best life. No, we don't know that. Nobody knows that. And don't be bamboozled, okay? Don't let what's going on in mainstream media determine what you're going to do and when you're going to achieve it, okay? So I just wanted to say that. Oh, this is real cute. Girl, why did I not pick up this palette sooner? What? So this is the Lip Bar Ebony Eyes eyeshadow palette. I got this from Target, girl. This is so cute. Black owned, okay? Black owned. So pretty. So I'm putting Royalty on my eyes right now. I'm just trying to do a little eyeshadow look, but I'm guessing that this is gonna end up being a bigger thing than I expected. But hey, I still got 2 more videos to record, so I'm here for it. But yeah, just do what you have to do. Revisit your list, figure out what you can do, what you can't do, whatever you could do, whatever you have control over, do it, period. So let me see. I think I'm gonna just put this color in my crease, and I'm doing like a tight crease. I'm not really blending it out too much. Y'all know, if you are new here, I don't really know how to do eyeshadow. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, I'm still practicing. But that was actually something on my 2020 to-do list, to get better with doing eyeshadow. But since we haven't really been going anywhere, I haven't really had much time to practice. I mean, I did have time to practice, but I'm not wasting makeup, especially with my skin doing whatever it wants to do every other day. If I don't have to put makeup on, one thing about me, I'm not gonna put makeup on. I just been in the house BFAs, but whenever I do my makeup, I'm gonna make an honest effort to try like different eyeshadow looks. Also, it's kind of difficult to do eyeshadow when I have on my lash extensions, because at the end of the day, I want to make sure that my makeup is fully off and, you know, my lashes are cleaned. But with me putting eyeshadow on, I feel like I don't really know how to clean my lashes when I have eyeshadow on, if that makes sense, without like a lot of them falling off. I don't know. Comment down below and let me know if y'all have any advice for me, because that's the reason why I don't really do eyeshadow. So then I'm gonna take Goddess, which is like a bronzy brown color, And I'm gonna pop that on my lid. So pretty. Oh my god. I need more of these palettes. I think it was like $10 too. I'll link everything I'm using down below as well. If you guys are interested, it'll be down below. But I'm in love with this eye combo, the lip bar. And it's so easy to use, especially since I have, you know, my short nails now. I could go ahead and press shadows onto my lid, which is another reason why I didn't really like doing my eyeshadow before, because I felt limited with the long nails. So girl, oh my god, my eyes are so pretty. Okay, that's it. Real cute, real quick. Another thing I love about the lip bar products, I don't know if they formulate their things like this on purpose, but everything is like so easy to use. Like, it just makes doing your face so much faster, especially their fast face system. I'm gonna do a video on that soon. But girl, if you need a cute, quick face, that's the girl. So yes, what else did I want to speak about? I think the last thing I really wanted to speak about was priorities, specifically when it comes to financial priorities. Making sure that the things you're prioritizing in life actually like make sense for you and for your pockets. So I know, because I used to be like this, quick confession, but I just used to be splurging money, spending money on all types of things that I personally, now that I'm looking back at it, I had no business spending money on. Like all these shoes, all these bags that I probably don't even own anymore, all these clothes. I don't know what happened to me during 2020. It could be like a space thing, it could be a money thing, but I'm over spending money on things that, one, I don't have the space for. If y'all don't know, I still live at home. I have a very small room and I have a lot of shit. Okay, for one person, I must say I have a lot of shit. So in 2020, I just realized, like, if I don't need something, if it's not a necessity, I'm not spending my money on it. Like, I need to be saving money. I'm trying to buy a house, I'm trying to buy a car, I'm trying to have a kid or a couple of kids. So I gotta start preparing myself for the future. Like, I can't wait until I'm pregnant to be like, okay, let me adjust my lifestyle so that I can afford a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't work like that. Life does not work like that. You really have to prepare, and you have to know what you want in life so that you can know how well you need to prepare. So overall, I just feel like I'm at a point now where I'm like, okay, Kendra, slow down. If you don't need it, don't buy it. If you don't need to spend it, save it. And that's that on that, period. So that's just something I came to terms with. I don't know if somebody needs to hear that. I don't know if I was the only person who needed to hear that. But yeah, just priorities financially, figuring out, like, do you need to be there or do you want to be there? Like, do you really have to go out to eat, or you got food in the house? Do you really need to go out for that drink, or you just want to be mixy? So that's just something that I really realized. I think that during quarantine, I realized, like, you know, how much money I was spending, going outside all of the times, all of these meals, all of these outings. And I'm just like, wow, this is really money that I could have been saving. But I didn't realize that because I was just always on the go. I was just always like, where's the mix? What day, what time? I'll be there. And that's not it. Especially at this big age, I'm like, I'm 26. Like, I'm really 26. To some people, y'all might be watching this and y'all might be like, girl, you're still young. But to me, I'm like, damn, I feel like I was just 23 and now I'm 26. So that's just how I see it. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeliner. I'm using my favorite Sephora eyeliner. This eyeliner is Bay. I just opened a new one. But yeah, this eyeliner, I don't think I can ever use another eyeliner in life. So I'm gonna do that off camera because I can't speak while I do my liner, and then I'll be back. So I just did my liner. I did like a cute tight liner since we focused the eyeshadow in the middle. I didn't want it to be two winged. I'm gonna go ahead and put some mascara on. This is my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This is actually my first time putting mascara on in a while. I only have like literally 2 lashes left on each eye. I just love eyelash extensions because it just makes it so easy to do makeup. It just feels like you have something on already, even though you may not. So love me some good lash extensions. And then I'm gonna put some lashes on. So the lashes I'm gonna put on are these E9 lashes. So I get these lashes from AliExpress and from Amazon. I have the lashes linked in my Amazon store that I use, but I'll link the specific pair down below. This is like my 4th time wearing this pair. So what I like to do is I like to peel off that old eyelash glue just so that it doesn't look like crusty and bulky and all of that. And before I wear it for the first time, I do cut a little bit off on the inside just so that it can be like the same length as my lash line, because I don't like the look of long lashes. Like long lashes, if it's too long for your lash line, cut it. Don't have that extra hanging on. Just doesn't look natural. And the reason why we do things is so that it can look natural. I don't think, well, I don't know what's going on now, but I don't think anybody, when I have my lash strips on, I want people to be like, those are her lashes or those are lash extensions. Like, what's tea? The glue I like to use is the House of Lashes adhesive glue. This is the white one. I get this from Sephora and it's like $9. But if y'all been here for a while, y'all know how I feel about this lash glue, especially versus the duo lash glue. I feel like my lashes would be moving too much for my liking. So now I use a House of Lashes and they last me a while. I usually just buy like 3 or 4 whenever Sephora has a sale. And I'll just have them here. Like when they had their sale in April, I bought some and I still have like 2 more. So y'all know I haven't been wearing makeup like that, so that's probably why I still have some. But when they have their sale in November, which I hope everyone is preparing for, I'll go ahead and pick up some more so that I don't run out, because I just refuse to pay regular price for it when I have the opportunity to get it on sale. Okay, girl? So I also feel like lashes just elevate your look. Like, this was the hardest thing for me to learn to do. I still struggle putting my lashes on, especially since I've been so used to having my lash extensions on. Now that I have to put a lash on, I'm just like, okay, I need 15 more minutes for my makeup, because I still struggle putting lashes on. So don't think you're the only one, because I know some people be like, oh my god, like, how do you put your lashes on yourself? Like, trust me, girl, it's a talent. I'll admit that, but practice really makes perfect when it comes to putting your lashes on. So I let the glue dry down a bit, and then I use my C Cosmetics lash tool to put my lashes on. This is big, okay? And a little trick for anyone who uses these this tool to put your lashes on, before you use it, go ahead and take your shirt, or I'm gonna take the bottom of my shirt and just like wipe it off. That gets rid of like the extra dry glue that may be on it that can alter, you know, how your lash goes on and make it more difficult for you. So I like to wipe off that old glue. And in the meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lippy. So after this video, I'm gonna record my favorite fall lippies video. So I want to start off with a gloss, and then I'll move into like, you know, more mattifying things. So I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Hot Chocolate, my favorite lip gloss of all time, and my favorite lip gloss specifically for the fall season. Y'all, this lip gloss, if you don't have it, don't walk, run to Sephora or Fenty Beauty and pick it up, because it honestly looks good on all. It honestly looks good on all skin tones. It gives you like a nice gloss without it being sticky, which is another reason why sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I want to wear gloss, because as soon as that wind blow, girl, your hair will be all up on your lips. So this gloss, I just love it. It's also a nice topper if you want to put like a matte underneath and put this on top. y'all didn't check out my video, because that's going to be up before this one, I'll link it above and down below. Check it out, because I'm showing y'all my favorite fall lippies and fall lip combo, so that we can serve looks this fall season. Okay, girl? So now I'm going to pop my lashes on, hopefully real quick. Look at the difference. Lash, no lash. Lash, no lash. I'm telling y'all. Okay, so I am done. I put my lashes on. I put some hoops on in my first hole, and then I got the little hoop action in the second hole. I don't know why I've been loving this double hoop look, but comment down below and let me know what you think. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the conclusion of this chit chat get ready with me. Hope you guys got a better understanding of some things that have just been happening. There's some things that have just been on my mind, and I really just do these videos to kind of just talk my and hopefully inspire you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any future topics you guys want to hear me speak about in these videos, comment it down below. DM me on Instagram at Kensthetic_, and I'll be sure to include it in my upcoming chit chat get ready with me. I try to do these videos whenever I have like a recording day and I actually have time to record myself doing my makeup before running out the door. So hope you guys enjoyed today's look. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I gave y'all a little shadow. I gave y'all a new foundation. Y'all probably like, damn girl, about time, because y'all know how I feel about my Lancome. But you know, on to trying new things. But I really love today's look. I hope you guys do too. Comment down below. Before you head out, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below. We're on the road to 7K, and I want all of you guys to join, so make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Drop a comment down below with your thoughts, comments, opinions, anything that was discussed in this video that you guys want to share your opinion on. Don't forget to leave it down below. And until my next video, which will be, I don't even know what day this video is going up, but until my next video, I'll see you guys later.